Welcome to the Atlantis Coins channel, the channel for old and rare coins. Don't forget to click the like button and activate the subscription bell so that you can receive everything new on our channel.
Welcome to our channel Atlantis, the channel of ancient and rare coins. Enjoy today's video, my friends, as it is very important.
1959 Lincoln Penny Coin Value. Can pennies dated 1959 be valuable? And if you find one in your pocket change, how do you know if it's worth holding on to? Are you interested in learning everything about the 1959 penny value? If yes, you have come to the right place. For answers to those questions and more, video on. We're going to explore the 1959 penny value, its history, and its key features. And we'll discover what separates ordinary coins from those that are a bit special. Ready to find out more? Let's get started. 1959 P. No mint mark penny value. Less than half the number of Lincoln pennies were struck in Philadelphia than Denver. And that means that, at most grades, coins without a mint mark are more valuable than those with a D. Since the U.S. Mint expected a huge increase in demand for the 1959 no-mint pennies due to the commemoration of Lincoln's 150th birth year, they decided to produce more than twice as many pennies in 1959 than in 1958, and the mintage rose from 252,525,000 to 609,715,000. The increase in the mintage would go on to almost become a yearly thing since the mint was trying to keep up with the demand, purchasing power, and inflation. One thing that needs to be mentioned when talking about 1959 pennies is that a large part of their value is linked to their color since they are made from copper. Three colors you can find them in are brown, red-brown, and red. The redder the coin, the pricier it is, of course. That is why two of the most expensive 1959 no-mint pennies ever sold were graded as red. They were also in mint state 67. Their prices were $5,887 and $5,040, by the way. 1959 D penny value. Similarly to what happened to the 1959 no-mint pennies mintage, the 1959 D penny production saw a huge uptick in 1959 compared to 1958, as the amount rose from 800,953,300 to 1,279,760,000. The PCGS estimates that around 200,000 of the almost 1.3 billion 1959 pennies struck in Denver survive to this day, and half of those are gem quality examples graded MS 65 or higher. Values tend to be slightly lower than Philadelphia pennies at equivalent grades. Pennies need to be read to be worth more than their face value, and unless they feature an interesting error, they will usually need to be graded at least MS 63. Values range from $40 for an example at that level to $600 at MS 66 plus. But at MS 67 and above, prices climb steeply. The PCGS values a 1959 Denver penny graded MS 67 at $1,750, and that jumps to $2,700 at MS 67 plus. The finest Denver penny known to exist is one coin graded MS 68, that's valued at a whopping $9,000. 1959 P. No mint mark proof penny value. The Philadelphia Mint facility struck 1,149,291 proof pennies in 1959. These were prepared using highly polished planchets and specially prepared dies. They were intended to be premium quality coins and were targeted at the collecting market. Proofs come in three different qualities. Because they were never intended for circulation, all proof coins are red. But if there is an attractive contrast between reflective fields, the flat parts of the coin, and frosted raised parts of the design, the coin is classified as a cameo. If that contrast is particularly pronounced, the coin is a deep cameo. And all other things being equal, cameos are more valuable than red coins, and deep cameos more valuable still. The finest known red survivors are 4 coins that the PCGS has certified at PR69. Those are valued at $450 each. 1959 was a good year for cameo-proof pennies, with more of them surviving than any other 1950s mintage. They range in value from $100 at MS60 to $2,000 at MS69. And for deep cameos, the range is from $140 at MS60 to a huge $20,000 at MS69. 1959 Lincoln Penny Errors. The curious case of 1959 D. Mule Lincoln Penny. 1959 was the first year in which pennies were struck with the Lincoln Memorial reverse, but at least one penny seems to have been produced at Denver that year with the old wheat design instead. Coins with an obverse and reverse design that should never have gone together are known as mules. This type of mint error is very rare, which makes it very valuable. But the coin was controversial. The Treasury provided the finder with a letter stating that, in its opinion, the coin was the real deal. And when the coin was submitted to independent grading agencies, they refused to rule it was authentic. In 2002, with the coin about to be offered for sale at auction, a convicted forger called Mark Hoffman wrote a letter to his daughter claiming he'd faked it. It was withdrawn from sale but offered at auction again 8 years later. By then, no evidence had been found to support Hoffman's claim. Even so, the coin was sold with a disclaimer noting there was no guarantee it was genuine. Despite all this, the coin was sold twice, first in 2003 for $48,300 and then in 2010 for $31,000.
I hope, my dear friends, that you enjoyed this video and we lived up to your expectations and provided you with great benefit in the world of old and rare coins. Please, my friends, do not forget to press the like button and activate the bell so that you always receive new things on our channel. The Atlantis channel team thanks you very much for your loyalty, my dear friends.